Hello, hello, hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3, and we are back once again in our DeLorean. We are back in time on True Rewind, episode 13. I am back with the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Cologne.
Let's get this horror show over with very quickly.
Romeo.
And he is not the Supreme Ivanus anymore. He's the Supreme Reza Ramon. He is drunk guy JJ.
Hey, yo.
I see what you did there.
On the money there. So if this is your first time watching True Rewind, this is where the three of us, we go back in time to the beginning of the Monday Night War, and we are working our way through the entire 6-year journey, watching Raw and Nitro and all the pay-per-views in between. We are following up from WCW Halloween Havoc 1995. But before we get into anything, this is your quick reminder to smash that like button. We always love the support for these True Rewinds. We want to shout out Kayfabe Tactics, who's always commenting on our True Rewind. He is keeping track and coming along on the journey with us. So we appreciate him suffering with us.
And shout out to a loyal. That's a loyal dude right there. Shout out to Kayfabe Tactics, man. For real.
And everyone else, you can push the like button as well. Push the iCard down at the bottom to subscribe and the bell to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. So, our connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Cologne, he is our quarterback, and he will take us along the journey. Before that, we have to recap a little bit before we get into WCW Nitro and WWF Raw.
Do we really have to? Good God.
No recap, please. No recap. Let's just go right into Nitro. October 30th, 1995. Halloween is still in the air. We're in Dayton, Ohio.
Eric should have knew it was gonna suck there in Ohio.
Shout out to our any viewers in Ohio. He didn't really mean that.
I did.
Eric Bischoff says he's waiting for the footage from last night's Halloween Havoc, what happened with Hogan and the Giants. These are different times, folks. We can't have the footage, just emailed or sent in a private chat. We have to wait for the physical copy.
But didn't they show footage to start off the show, or am I bugging?
You might be right. I don't know.
Yo.
I think he means the actual crime scene footage, I guess.
Yeah, they only had still shots, I think.
Yes.
Give me a fucking break.
They said that Eric Bischoff said Halloween Havoc was the event that shocked the world.
Oh, we're not done because Mongo started off early too. Mongo meter, you might as well pop it up on the screen. If you were smart enough to tune into last night, you've seen something you'd never seen before. Mr. Mongo said that nonsense.
Yes, and he has Pepe wearing a witch hat.
The witch? I thought it was a bat. I'm clearly
I don't know. That's like a bat or a witch hat. I don't know. I was just like, oh God, Mongo, I can't even handle you that much. I barely wanted to pay attention to this episode because I was so turned off as a viewer by WCW Havoc.
And mind you, they didn't even care about this show. They were so focused about Halloween Havoc footage.
First match, Sergeant Craig Pittman. Can't get enough of this guy. Yeah. Can't get enough of this fake army guy. Versus Eddie Guerrero, who is replacing the Macho Man who suffered a legit triceps injury.
Even Eddie Guerrero couldn't save this match.
This was probably one of the worst Eddie Guerrero matches I have ever seen.
Seen by far. and then when the hell did Sergeant Pittman become a fucking heel? He worked heel the whole match. Was I missing something? I don't understand.
By the way, I just poured a shot because right away Bischoff reminds us this is where the big boys play. Oh man.
No shot, but I got a nice big cup of margarita, so I'll just drink it.
Fellas, during this match, Brain said something I had to rewind several times to try to make it out and try to ride it. You know what they say. A good big man will always cream a good little man.
A little man. Yes, that's exactly what he said. And I was
again,
like, wait, what?
Wait, there's more. Then again, if the good little man is any good and he can reach into his trunks, claw something huge, and win.
You said the brain said that?
Yes.
He said that during the Eddie
Get the
Pittman.
brain beater going!
I was like, what? I was like, wait. I was like, wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Even the subtitle guy was like, fuck this. Good luck, Romeo. You try. Eddie Guerrero wins with a nice victory.
I'm sure Nitro forgot, so.
5 minutes, 29 seconds. The crowd loved it. They loved Eddie Guerrero.
Well, they viewed him as one of the guys they were going to build the cruiserweight division around. So,
and it was so cringe listening to that. Like, they kept calling him Young Lion, a rookie. I'm like, this is Eddie fucking Guerrero. Like,
well,
even at this time.
But still, no, he's young. He was young in his career.
I think he's 26 at this time.
Yeah, he's 26
he was in his 20s?
old. Yeah.
He was born 68, 95.
It's a damn mustache,
okay, so
man.
like, yeah. I forgot we're in the DeLorean. We're not in a Lamborghini.
Exactly.
We're not in a Lamborghini right now. I apologize.
After this, we're continuing the storyline from all the way back in September 11th.
December 11th.
More than a month ago for Scott Norton and Shark.
A month and a half.
I've long forgotten this.
Talk about long-term booking. Man. Shark and Scott Norton are such a blood feud that we wanted to see.
Bullshit. Double count out in 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay. Dirty.
So the announcers were wrong. It was not a DQ finish.
One of the worst matches we have been privy to have to watch during this entire series.
This is pretty much WCW's equivalent to Mabel and Yokozuna. So.
I was just about to say that.
Bischoff says, and I quote, "You're talking about a lot of meat in the ring. You hear the saying, where's the beef? Well, the beef is going to be in the center of the ring. And the beef that Scott Norton has," he does a long pause after the beef that Scott Norton has. I literally died laughing.
Yo, they no sold him. I don't think the other announcer said anything.
It didn't. He said anything after that.
He did eventually complete a sentence and say, "With the shark, it's going to manifest itself into one hell of a match."
But it's so sad, it's so funny, like how WCW, literally since we've been watching this, and like I really picked up on it on this show, they hype up so much trash. I've never in my life seen these guys go so crazy for hot garbage. They made Halloween Havoc seem like this was WrestleMania 17. Horrible. The show sucked. This episode so far, well, the whole episode, before we continue, spoiler alert, sucked. This is bad. This is bad. From beginning to end.
Horror show one day before Halloween. You know, Vince McMahon, at least in one match for the Great White North, was a little honest. He said, "Well, that was a less than stellar matchup." At least he does that, you know.
WCW doesn't do that. They think every match is 5 stars. We think we're getting Okada Omega matches. Every freaking match they announce, like, stop.
During this short, awful match, the Brain leaves the table to go have a candlelit dinner at another table with Sonny Ono.
Yes!
They don't say that.
The smartest thing all night.
This was one of the two best things on this show. The next segment is the best thing on the show, but this was awesome. Sonny Ono's introduction, the fact that they didn't mention his name, that they added that kind of like mystery to who is this guy and why is he having a nice candlelit dinner in the middle of WCW Nitro? It gets you intrigued.
Tony Schiavone recaps Ric Flair's ruse. All the horsemen, well, the 3 horsemen are back together again. They're very happy to be back together.
Pillman, 3 is kind of cool too. When you throw the 3, it's kind of cool. Like the 4 is legendary, but the 3 is kind of cool.
The elite.
Break it down. The elite.
What a fucking alley-oop that was. What an alley. Brian Pillman hilariously mocks poor Sting reaching out for a tag from Flair. What a dick.
These three guys. These are three of the best promos in professional wrestling history, in my opinion. Brian Pillman is just
that's what I was gonna say.
So awesome as a heel.
Fucking good. His life was cut so short, especially the run he was on with the Heart Foundation. I know for a fact he would have done way more in his career, man.
Son, that is crazy that he was in both stables. That's crazy.
Literally a year apart. Like, that's what makes it even crazy. Like, he went from the Horsemen, left, did his little stint ECW, and then went to the Heart Foundation.
And remember episode 10 when Romeo recapped like the matches of the night. He's been in a bunch of them.
He's up there.
He made our top 3, so he's been delivering in the ring. Every one of these Horseman promos, he's been on the money. But Ric Flair was in rare form. This was vintage.
Absolutely.
This was vintage screaming Flair promo. It was like he let out weeks of frustration trying to play this babyface out on this promo. And he says at the end I think this is towards the end of the promo, and I'll try to say this in my best Flair screaming voice. Sting! You're like a lot of women we deal with every day. We're going to tell you what you want to hear. We're going to tell you what we want to do.
Hashtag speaking out.
And if you don't like
sounds like rape. Woo!
If your friends don't like it, the Horsemen will be in town and ready to go to work. Woo!
Just remember, we're in 1995 right now.
Exactly. So me too hasn't started. So we're fine. We're good. We're 25 years early.
I don't like to say the R word, but like that, yes, that did sound like a threat.
I just hope poor little Ashley Flair had the TV off and didn't hear this promo.
Man,
fuck, we are really on one. We're barely.
we have really went off the rails. If off the rails.
This is a horror episode.
Romeo said before we even recorded, he was like, "This is gonna be one for the record."
This is his fault. God damn you, Romeo. This is all your fault.
And then it's time for some disco fever.
Disco fever. Disco fever. Disco fever. Yeah.
Disco fever. He finally has a match. He's not sitting at the stage. Yeah.
And he has night fever on his ass.
He is fighting everyone's favorite homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. Sabu wins rather quickly with a slingshot, somersault, leg drop from the apron into the ring in just 2 minutes and 26 seconds. But we know how Sabu matches work. It's not over.
Exactly. It's over. Exactly. I was about to say that.
It's always not over.
Did you see Sabu throw his entire body weight onto Disco's neck?
Yes. Yes.
He thought he was back at the bingo hall in Philadelphia. That's what it was.
Sabu then launches the table at Disco. He tries a somersault plancha into the table. But as Jake once said, let's do it all together, guys.
All right, the table.
And Sabu looks frustrated as fuck.
And it looked very painful.
This man wanted to take out his frustration on the table.
Disco got the fuck out of there.
And then he throws the ring steps at Disco.
And it's so funny. Literally, the aftermath of the match is the best part of the match. If Sabu had to change his name in WCW, what name you think they would have used for him?
Fuck Taz.
Just call him the Arabian Knight?
I'm just saying, because I'm thinking of like names, because Prince of Persia, it could have been Prince of Persia.
baby.
Yo, my nigga said he already know. Like, it's a whole new world.
My head hurts.
This is Sabu's final WCW appearance, as WCW does not continue to pay him per appearance.
These 2-minute matches, then he's whooping their ass after the match. Like, it literally did nothing for him to be in WCW. Like, nothing. Sabu should have played Aladdin on Broadway rather than be in WCW, because I'm sure that would have did better for his career.
Can you imagine a fucking Aladdin play with Sabu? You know how many tables and chairs and
I want to say, you know how many tables?
There's
the
no
genie,
way.
the genie would have been dead.
First of all, it's not a magic carpet; it's a magic table.
Absolutely. He's like on the magic table, and he's like assaulting Jafar, like he's stabbing Jafar with the pork.
Legit, it's a whole new world for Sabu. It's his last
It is.
appearance. He goes back to WCW, ECW.
He's free.
Perfect. He's free.
Tag team action. It'll be Meng and Lex Luger, the newly heel Lex Luger. They're fighting the American males.
Yeah. American males. American males. American males. American males.
Do you guys remember when American males were tag team champions?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
There you go.
I think it's about time that I fucking rant. Romeo, rant.
That's perfect, actually. That's a soundbite.
Eric Bischoff says that Meng versus Luger at Halloween Havoc was a setup. Illogical storytelling, considering they wrestled for a very long and painful 13 minutes. Also, Ric Flair did the same setup with Arn Anderson and Brian Pillman for several weeks. How do you book two setups at the same damn time? SP3 drunk guy, who booked this shit?
It definitely wasn't us.
It was
even the person with a brain would know not to do that.
The Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan.
And it's so sad. He probably was so focused on his shitty character as being the Taskmaster that he forgot how to run a wrestling company.
Which I have said is one of the worst characters of all time.
I mean,
absolutely.
Thinking about the
three, if you ever do a list like that, if you ever do a top 10,
he had the shit stain on his forehead. He had the shit stain on his forehead, okay?
I mean, looking at the timeline, looking at the timeline, I think he was not focused on his character too much, but probably his deteriorating marriage.
I was just about to say that.
Wow. That's not the first time I've groaned during this episode. Might not be the last.
Sorry.
I'm going to pull a Sid, and it doesn't take a woman to know that.
Oh, I see what you did there. In this stupid match, Jimmy Hart distracts the ref, allowing Meng to lay out both American males for Lex Luger to finish off Bagwell in a torture rack in a very painful 6 minutes 43 seconds dirty finish.
Shocker.
Finally, the footage has arrived of the Halloween Havoc ending. We get to hear Tony Schiavone once again say, "It's the Yeti!"
Imagine watching Nitro, and it's already a shitty show, for them to then show the end of another shitty show.
But they could have edited out that awkward double bear hug, but they couldn't resist. They had to show it again.
Because clearly WCW likes that they wanted to show.
Romeo, edit this out. Edit this out, Romeo. Edit this out, Romeo. Edit this out. This is me waving to myself while I'm.
And me too. I'll wait.
Can you try to say that in the most PG way possible?
How? Clearly WCW likes weird shit. All right. Clearly WCW likes weird shit that they wanted to show again. Romeo, the Yeti, and the Giants.
How do you confuse those two? They're
not even close. He's like Yeti, Romeo.
The Yeti.
Oh, tell me how you really feel about me.
No, I don't think you're. Don't worry, brother. The Yeti and the Giant hugging each other, making out while they squeeze Hulk Hogan together. So honestly, you should put a picture up of the Yeti and them hugging Hulk Hogan and play the Titanic music.
Go ahead, sing it. You know the words.
I'm not singing Celine Dion on a wrestling channel.
Come on.
Honestly, I should. I would.
Where the hell did this episode go?
You could do it, but just say.
I don't know the words, but the Yeti and the Giant were hugging, and they kissed, squeezing Hulk Hogan, and it was. But I said, and that's not the right word, so I gotta say it wasn't right, and it was bad, just like Halloween Havoc.
Oh, that was nice.
It was good for the editing.
Yo, spitting.
That is a great song, though. That really is a great song, but
it's a classic.
That is a great.
The final segment of the show after the match. Tony.
Yo, we really made Sorry to cut you off, Romeo, but we really made Nitro better than what it sounded like. We really made this show.
I told you.
We're so fucking good. This is what we do. We're so good at what we do that we made Nitro sound like it was the most. We made Nitro sound like this was WrestleMania 30 or WrestleMania 17. Like Limp Bizkit is in the background playing right now. That's how good we made this sound.
You think you're special? You do.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it when you laugh at me. Look down on me. Walk around on me. Cause Nitro sucked. Yes, it did. But True Hill made it sound good. Cause we're so great.
Wasn't that much better?
And we still haven't got to Raw. Cause this review is going. This time we're gonna review Raw. Cause that show sucked too. It sucked too so fucking much. I'm gonna pour more liquor in my cup.
I'm
gonna pour more liquor in my cup. Yo, we're not even at Raw yet.
The Giant says that he will defend the WCW Heavyweight Championship next week. Against anyone. Tony Schiavone plugs the title defense for next week, even though he just said the Giant is not the champion.
Not the champion.
Kevin Sullivan hilariously mocks Hogan getting laid out. Very funny.
Yes,
that was around funny. Like a fish.
And what had me rolling the most after that was Jimmy Hart running laps around the ring. Literally, it felt like forever.
Laughing.
Literally the whole time running around.
And that is how you end the show. What an awkward ending. What a depressing, heel heavy show. The only babyface who shined was Eddie Guerrero in the opening match. Everything else is just.
And he was going against a babyface allegedly. He's like, we don't know what Charles S. Dutton is. So
well, he served his country. I would hope so, but who knows about that?
I don't know.
Oh my God! Match of the night. Pittman versus Eddie. I mean, do you have another suggestion? I'm all ears.
They're all bad.
I go with Sabu versus Disco.
That shit was 2 minutes.
That's how bad Nitro was. That Sid chose a 2-minute match for match of the night.
Yup, Sid did. I was like, am I gonna pick the worst Eddie Guerrero match? Am I gonna pick a double count out? Or am I going to pick this crappy main event with the botched backdrop that Eric Bischoff responded with, nice. Nice. No, I'm going to pick the 2-minute match.
I'm going with that match, too, only because I enjoyed the ending, the botching ending that had me crying. On top of Sabu realizing how WCW was so fucking shitty and didn't know how to produce a good match that he got the fuck out of there. You win the matches and you still attack them. You won. What are you mad about?
MVP?
The Horseman.
I was gonna choose us because we made this show so good. Like, I was gonna choose the three of us, honestly. But if we had to choose the four, I would definitely choose the Four Horsemen because I enjoyed the fuck out of that promo, and Pillman definitely did his thing in that promo as well. So yeah, I choose.
I am gonna go Eddie Guerrero once again.
Wow, that match sucked.
Bias. You're a bias.
Eddie won. He's the only babyface that shined all
I don't want to
night.
say,
and the fans
wanna...
loved Eddie. They loved Eddie.
Where are we at? We at LVP?
Yes.
Okay, I would say me right now, but no.
The Shark and Scott Norton.
Shit. The match is so bad I already forgot about it.
I'm going to go with Kevin Sullivan for booking all this shit. How about that?
Yeah, I can agree with you there. That's fair.
Dirty finish counter, 2 tonight. That is 23 dirty finishes in 11 shows. Mongo meter.
Oh, he set the tone in the beginning, so what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, what the fucking fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fucking fuck? Yeah, there we go. What the fucking fuck?
He is still 100%, 9 for 9. And I am going to do this, even though I don't really need to. I'm going to count it down. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
I'm going to do something different tonight, so let's go. Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1.
Fuck this show. Fuck this show. Absolutely.
I mean, it would have been more. It would have been more appropriate after Halloween Havoc.
Like, how do you have a bad pay-per-view and then have a bad show after the pay-per-view?
Because they thought the pay-per-view was good.
What did Mongo say? He made us people seem like we were stupid for not watching Halloween Havoc. People who are stupid shouldn't even be watching Halloween Havoc.
Monday Night Raw starts off with an awful costume. Todd Pettengill dressed as Dracula.
Jesus
describing
Christ.
What's coming tonight. It's
so
sucked.
fucking cringe. That was so fucking. You know what? It was so bad that I skipped it.
By the way, we are taped from Brandon, Manitoba, Canada.
Shocker.
Vince McMahon is taunting the federal government dressed up as a prisoner.
I was like, of all the things for him to get dressed as, he had to make a reference to a steroids case. And of course, Jared King Lawler immediately brings it up.
Of course, it's Jared King Lawler.
He asked if Vince got it fitted for this costume a year ago. Oh man.
Well, I already got my MVP. I'm out of here, guys. See you later.
By the way, Jerry Lawler's dressed as a dentist, but later on he confirms that he's dressed up as a proctologist, to Vince McMahon's absolute disgust.
Jesus.
You're disgusting.
Savio Vega salsa dancing time. He's fighting Goldust in what might be some of the worst gear I've ever seen in my life. Goldust. Jesus.
Pretty bad.
What kind of promos was Goldust doing?
You had Goldust doing these fucking weird promos and this Hollywood shit, and he's
I'll tell you what, though. He looks better than Avatar. Remember Avatar?
Absolutely. I mean, I kind of felt like this Goldust wasn't in the best shape at the time as well, and that's what also affected the way the bodysuit looked, because the bodysuit, as it went on in the years, it actually felt fitted. This just felt like close.
R.I.P. Drunk Guy JJ. All you do is talk about Goldust's bodysuit. Murder.
He's dead.
Drunk Guy JJ is no longer here. He has transcended to the sky like the Undertaker at Royal Rumble 1994. The spirit of drunk Guy JJ lives on.
By the way, did you see that Goldust apparently already has a fan club in the crowd?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it was a lot of fan clubs tonight, by the way. We'll go on to that later.
Goldust wins with a hammerlock pinning combination in 5 minutes 42 seconds.
Man, he sure looks strong.
Doc Hendricks also dressed up in a horrible, horrible costume again.
Shocker. Doc is not dressed for shit.
Wait, no, we're in the WWF Survivor Series Slam Jam. We're here to talk to you about that Bret Hart and Dan Diesel for the WWF title match. There will be no disqualification. There will be no count out. There will be no time limit. There must be a winner. Yeah.
Marty Jannetty beats a jabroni. I don't know if there's anything you want to say about this.
His name was Joe Duggan. That was it.
Jerry King Lawler compared Alunda Blaze to a horse. He just said that, he said that she looked like a horse. And then Joe Dorgan was actually Impact Wrestling star and former ECW alumni Johnny Swinger.
Really, he was? Wow. Shout out to Johnny Swinger. He clearly likes to have a lot of fun, so shout out to him.
First of all, Jerry Lawler, be a star, please. Tim Cornette yells and whines for what seems like 5 straight minutes. It's like listening to Chris Jericho on commentary in 2020. That's really what it sounded like.
Why don't you stop?
And then when he's done, Clarence Mason complains about the exact same shit all over again. There's no reason for this promo to be so long, complaining about the same shit. I don't know if you mentioned it. Vince McMahon is interviewing Cornette, Mason, and Bulldog. Bulldog was the winner at In Your House, so he should face Bret Hart at Survivor Series. Bulldog talks trash about Marty, and then he gets jumped right away by Marty Jannetty. Vince McMahon rushes to the announce table, puts the headset on, and says, "Imagine the world with one less attorney in it."
But hold on,
insinuating that Clarence Mason is about to die.
But let's also show how pussy Marty Jannetty is. He was scared to slap a black man. Let's talk about that. He was doing this the whole time, like building up to slap Clarence Mason, and he did nothing. He did nothing
because he'll get sued.
Yeah,
Marty Jannetty is a bitch. Okay,
Marty Jannetty.
Smart thing.
He was smart. Marty Jannetty lost enough money from drugs and alcohol.
Let's make this clear. Marty clearly doesn't have a problem hitting 20-year-olds. So what the hell?
We're in 1995.
So
exactly.
Sure he was doing it in 1995, guys. Don't be naive now because we're older. Let's not do that.
The Smoking Guns also defeat 2 jabronis. Apparently, one of them is Scott D'Amore.
Really?
I'm assuming it's the fat guy with the trunks, because that was the closest look like Scott D'Amore. And he had no facial hair.
Inbox promo, 1-2-3 Kid looks stoned as a motherfucker.
He was fucking chicken fried rice, yo.
He looks like
chicken fried rice.
He looks like Chris G when we tape Wednesday Night Warriors. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
He apologizes for his behavior, and he wants a tag team title rematch with the Smoking Guns with a razor. Don't get us started. Here we go.
Don't get us started. You got me started. First of all, you're the reason you fucking guys lost. Who in the fuck do you think you are? I don't care how much weed or crack or cocaine you snorted before this promo for you to even have the audacity to ask for a rematch. You're the reason you guys lost.
He said sorry.
I don't give a flying nutsack what he said. He's a fucking idiot. Like I said, and I'm going to keep saying, 1-2-3 Kid is the worst babyface of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, but he did apologize.
and then he asked for a rematch because he thought he deserved it. You stupid fuck. You're the reason you guys lost. I don't know how much weed you smoked before the tag team match at Great White North. I don't know. But you're fucking dumb.
Drunk guy, would you smoke with the 1, 2, 3 kid?
No, because it looks like he smokes shit that's laced. He looks like he smokes shit that's laced. And I'm not trying to smoke anything that's laced because he's fucking delusional. I'm good. Not with me. I want my weed to be proper. I don't want anything laced with cocaine or what other fucking drugs that these people do. I'm good. I'm straight.
Take me to the king.
Jerry the King?
No
he might insult you.
All puns intended, by the way. All puns intended.
All right. Bret Hart cuts a goofy promo. Isn't this shit taped? Like, can't you just fucking try again and make a better promo?
Seriously. They're like, listen, we don't feel like wasting that much film. Just go ahead.
So he claimed that him and Diesel are good friends, and I was just like, that is news to me. Like, what?
Did we not just see the Great White North? Like, are we fucking?
I consider you two guys good friends of mine. Yeah. But if you guys fucking did this to me, we wouldn't be good friends anymore.
Exactly.
So why would you say you guys are good friends? You guys only brawled for like 5 minutes closing the pay-per-view. I'm not fighting my best friend for 5 minutes on national TV at that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Good friends don't get into a fight because one good friend accidentally bumped into the other one and himself a good reason to be fighting each other. So how can you then tell me that y'all are good friends? Y'all are not good friends. Y'all prove that.
Yo, Diesel, my bad, bro. You good. Go back and fuck up Brody Bulldog. Instead of that, you bitch ass fuck out of here. Like, that's what it was. Like,
Bret Hart ends this promo by saying, "Big boy, meet the truck stop." And to me, that sounds an awful lot like where the big boys play.
Cheers. I'm sure that was a player in the words, and I'm going to drink with you, Romeo, because I got to finish this cup before we end this, because this has been amazing. I love you guys. I love you. I love both of you guys.
This is a horror show.
This is a horror show.
Oh, show! Yo,
this is a horror show.
I was going to do that. This is a horror show. That was perfect.
Barry Didinsky shills some awful looking championship belts. Definitely not that beautiful United States championship belt that is just introduced into WWE.
Dipset. What? You know what? I don't even care right now. I'm gonna give you a soundbite. Fuck them phony Tonys doing everything for clout ass. Okay. They bite our ideas. Like, even earlier, they took my Dipset Joel's thing and put it on their fucking page. Yeah, they took the picture I posted and it said they put Dipset.
It wouldn't be Halloween's Eve without a Paul Bear promo.
You probably do You look cold, Sid. Sid looks very cold.
Fuck, he does that shit so good.
You do.
That's what she said.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Guys, where the fuck else are you gonna get this kind of damn entertainment watching this bullshit
shit show
horror show? Raw and Nitro.
It's so funny because legit, these are the 2 worst episodes we've done so far, and we made this so good. Like,
I was gonna say it later. I was gonna say it at the end of the episode, but I'm gonna say it right fucking now. This has to be. I wish someone else, if you're watching this, someone else tell me the worst week ever in the Monday Night War history. This has to be, because first of all, last night was the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life, Halloween Havoc.
I mean,
And then,
I think I would take it one step further, Romeo. This October, 1995,
the worst month ever
of the Monday Night War.
By far.
We
I
had
have not
the worst in your house ever. We had one of the worst pay-per-views in professional wrestling history in 1995. These two episodes, Nitro and Raw, and then if you think about the rest, the past episodes that's been in October for Raw and Nitro, we haven't there's been probably one thumbs up the entire month.
You know what's crazy, Sid? I can't even think of a thumbs up. I legit have not enjoyed anything we watched. And the things that I've enjoyed were bad. So it's like...
I think I gave a thumbs up to Nitro by accident for them pushing that shit show Halloween Havoc so well.
The closest thing I was into was the middle. I was like, I'm sure for October.
Razor Ramon versus Owen Hart. Eventually, Yokozuna steps in, interferes to save Owen Hart from a Razor's Edge. That's a DQ. That's a dirty finish.
So I guess Owen Hart didn't want to become champion. But okay.
Yokozuna with a leg drop to Razor Ramon, a 641-pound leg drop. 1, 2, 3 Kid comes in for the save of Razor, but he gets fucked up by Yokozuna too. Leg drop to him.
Shocker. Shocker. Fucking dork. Yo, 1, 2, 3 Kid is such a fucking dork, yo. I've never met a bigger fucking dork in my life. And I know a lot of dorks. But God, he is such a...
met 1, 2, 3 Kid?
No, but I'm sure if I met him, I would have called him a fucking dork. That's how dorky he is. Such a fucking...
Does 1, 2, 3 Kid... Does Sean Waltman do any appearances?
He probably does, but nobody wants to see him, so he probably doesn't do that many.
I would love for Drunk Guy to meet Sean Waltman.
Absolutely.
As much as I want SB3 to meet The Undertaker.
Funny? And you know what's so funny? When I meet him, I want somebody to record me, because I'm going to really ask him, did you like being 1, 2, 3 Kid? I really want to know.
You should ask him if he enjoyed being 1, 2, 3 Kid in 1995. 94 was fine. 94, he had his greatest match ever with Bret the Hitman Hart. He was a good baby face.
As soon as he had that match with Bret Hart, that was it. He became a fucking dweeb.
So after Yokozuna takes out that dweeb 1, 2, 3 Kid who tried to make the save, we finally, after WCW Halloween Havoc, which had, nothing but heels, up and down the card winning. After that WCW Nitro that had nothing but heels winning. We had heels winning on this card on Monday Night Raw. We needed some type of babyface hero. It was none other than the man who fought for the honor of the mama for the I'm gonna play no sad game. I'm gonna put some hands and my name is Man Johnson.
I'll be your hero.
By the way, to a huge pop. Oh my God.
I'm sure it was edited in. Let's be serious.
You saw the people in the crowd. Stop.
He's a black man in Dayton, Ohio. That shit was edited.
No, I saw them in the crowd. They were getting to their feet. I saw them in the crowd.
You're wildin'. They loved them.
I'm sorry I sound like a coon, but
they loved them.
You made a raccoon.
Amen was rare at this time because look at all the top baby faces with Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Even Diesel was tall, but he wasn't really muscular of any type. This was the prototypical WWF babyface, the muscular babyface coming to make the rescue. He just looked like us, so I was very happy.
Body fucking slam on Yokozuna.
Mm-hmm.
The only other person to have done that was Lex Luger, that dastardly heel on Monday Nitro.
This in a way felt like when Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight title.
God!
Okay, let me
Alright.
finish.
Damn it, Sid.
Let me finish. God damn, like
fucking triggered him.
God damn, it's like I triggered a trip to red wire and shit. Like what
They
the hell?
talk to me.
Anyway, Randy Orton only became the youngest world heavyweight champion in history
24.
because Vince McMahon was being
24.
petty to Brock Lesnar, who left the company, being the youngest WWE champion. So this was similar in that matter that Vince wanted to erase the memory of
No.
Yokozuna. So he had Ahmed Johnson.
Because he's a
Yo,
great.
would you cut it out? We're in 1995. Your Orton
make it
fetish
about
hasn't
Orton.
started. God damn.
The British Bulldog comes out, but he doesn't want no piece of Ahmed Johnson.
He wanted to attack him, but then he also remembered that Ahmed is his tag team partner at Survivor Series.
Survivor Series.
Oh, will you stop, Sid?
But he's right though.
That is
Why would
not why he stopped attacking.
Why would you want to be a tag team partner? Remember,
No,
regardless
no.
or not, you still want to win the match. Why would you want to weaken your partner heading into one of the biggest shows? You gotta be smart.
Sid, that thought didn't cross my mind one bit. He didn't want to fuck with
Because you're
Ahmed
not
Johnson.
a Taurus. You're not a Taurus.
Because Ahmed Johnson
you're an
just
Aries.
fucking...
You're an Aries. You're not a Taurus. So you don't think like us.
What does that have to do with anything?
A lot.
Match of the night. I'm going to go Razor versus Owen, even with all those stupid commercial breaks. It was still much better than the fucking horror show I had to watch all night long.
Absolutely
This is
going
the
Razor.
horror show!
This is the horror show.
This is the horror show. I'm gonna agree. Razor and Owen was the best match on either show, even with that botch finish. I don't know if you guys saw it where they edited out. Owen was like in the Razor's edge, and then they like edited 1 second out of it, and then Yoko was in the
Owen was in the thing. Absolutely.
Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you.
I'm like, what the fuck? Did Owen just fall or something else? Oh, whoa. Wrong choice of words.
Wow! This is the worst thing you ever said in your entire True Rewind history, Jake Long.
Well, good thing all we do is rewind. Owen messed up on the Razor's edge.
No, I am keeping that in there. Don't even try to pretend that I'm going to edit that out.
I did not mean that in that way.
This is the horror show!
Oh my god.
Worst show
ever. We love you, Owen. I love you, man. We love you, Owen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I love you.
Don't even say anything else. Please stop.
I will give you my MVP. He is the biggest hero of this episode. Of either part of this show. The man that had to tell your mother work a minimum wage. That's Ahmed Johnson.
I can't even drink to that. I don't got no more drink. I'm out here working minimum wage and I can't even fit no more tequila. Guys, side note, this is how you know how bad these shows are. When fucking Sid chooses Ahmed motherfucking Johnson as an MVP.
Okay? Who's your MVP?
I don't even know, man. Are we talking about Raw? Right? We're on Raw,
yes,
right?
we're talking about Raw, sir.
So we're talking about Raw. Wow, I'm fucked. Just because Ahmed Johnson is black, I'm going with Ahmed Johnson. Black. Oh, hold on. Black excellence. Wow.
I'm going to follow the lead that SB3 just said. That Ahmed Johnson was a fucking hero. And in his honor, in Ahmed Johnson's honor, I will sing the lyrics to Mariah Carey's Hero. And the sound of Ahmed Johnson. Fuck, this is gonna be hard. That's what she said. And then a hero comes along. With a strength to carry on. You cast the fear aside. You can't survive. When you feel like hope is gone, look aside you and be strong.
What is happening right now?
Why see the truth? The hero lies in you. I tried, fellas. I tried.
Hero comes along, and the strength to carry on. And that's only the words I know is true. Cause your heel heat provides good content for you.
LVP. I will start. Jim Gordon told me to fucking sleep with that fucking whining promo. Fuck Jim Cornette. Fuck him.
If I choose the LVP for Raw, I have to choose 1, 2, 3 Kid. He never disappoints. I appreciate you, Sean Waldman, for being such a fucking doofus. I appreciate the product you provide me every week to do these reviews.
I'm going to agree with Drunk Guy JJ, and I am going to give it to one of our top 3 LVPs. 1, 2, 3 Kid, definitely LVP for this episode. 1, 2, 3, LVP. 1, 2, 3, LVP.
I kind of like it. 1, 2, 3, LVP. 30 finish counter. 1 tonight. 13 and 10 shows. Way better pace than Monday Nitro. It's time to count us down.
I can't wait for
hands out. And in 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down. 3, 2, 1.
Pop this shit.
Let's do the ratings. We'll start with Raw. Last week was a 2.2. This week, take into consideration that everybody just saw Halloween Havoc. If they ordered it.
Remember, Mongo said if you missed it, you're stupid.
Yeah, okay, Mongo. What would you guys say Raw did this week with that abomination of a show?
Whew.
We'll start with Drunk Guy JJ.
Well, I'm pretty drunk. Shit, it was a bad show. That means he probably did a good rating. So I'll go to 2.6.
I'm going to go 2.3 for Raw.
Raw did a 2.1.
Damn.
Nitro ratings last week, they did a 2.6. Let's start this time with SB3.
2.5.
I'm going to go at 2.3.
Nitro did a 2.3.
Pow!
Right on the nail.
Good job.
Finally.
So Nitro wins this week. That is 2 wins in a row for Nitro. So the rating scoreboard is tied 3-3.
Mm-hmm. It only gets worse from here. That's crazy.
We all gave huge thumbs down, huge middle fingers to both shows. Fuck both these shows. But I still have to choose which show was better.
I give it to Nitro.
Wow.
Based off the Four Horsemen promo alone, like,
wow.
If I do something I actually liked, I'll probably give it to Nitro.
SB3, I'm going to put all the pressure on you. But I'm going to choose Raw off of the main event match.
Both shows had 2 decent to good things on them. And Nitro had the Horseman promo and the introduction of Sonny Ono, while Monday Night Raw had the main event and the Jim Cornette promo. In my
Debatable.
Opinion. In my opinion. And then everything else was crap around it, except after how many shows I had to watch? I had to watch 3 shows to finally get to a babyface coming out on top, fighting for his middle-aged mother, who's working for a last goddamn check, and he's looking for honor. And I'm just saying, honor, you're going to try to play those tag games? And Amen Johnson, I give it to Raw.
So on the True Rewind scoreboard,
Good God Almighty.
WWF, thanks to SP3, evens it up. It's 4-4. It's a dead heat. Look at the 4, the symbol of excellence.
So, like Romeo said, this might have been the worst week in Monday Night War history. Yes, we have finally made it through the week of October 30th, 1995 for both WCW Nitro and WWF Raw.
It's still in our DeLorean. We never know. We might find a worse week.
We're
on
running
our way.
we
driving.
We are legit running out of gas at this point. We need to go to a gas station.
If you enjoyed this video, push the like button. We want to know that you enjoy our suffering through some of the worst times in wrestling history as we relive the Monday Night War. Push the iCard down at the bottom to subscribe. You'll see a couple of videos as well as the playlist for True Rewind, so you can also click on that and take a look at all the past episodes. So until episode 14, for our connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
After what we just saw tonight, you think it's gonna get better?
For the Supreme Razor Ramon, Mr. Drunk Guy JJ.
I'm very drunk. I love you guys.
It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. This has been True Rewind, episode 13. Signing off until next time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.